that helps you remember. Kristen, Gloria. You might do some type of word association. I asked her if she brought a friend. I asked her if she brought an address book, and I asked her if she pre-booked a home show with her hostess. Wow. Was that brazen and bold or what? How many of you have ever done that? How many of you thought about doing it and wimped out? Okay, Kristen and Gloria, let me ask you a question. Do you feel pressured at any time during that exchange that we had? If you were coming as a guest, would you have felt pressured or forced into something? Okay. So what I've done is planted the first seed. See, booking home shows is nothing more than just planting seeds. So I'm planting that very first seed. Have you, And I asked them, hey, do you normally like to have home shows? Okay, I start my party. I'm planting that seed for Nutty Buddy. Why do I want to do that? Gloria is the uninvited guest. I want her to book a home show. Why do I want her to book a home show? Different people. She has a whole totally different circle of influence. So I want to encourage her to book a home show. The easiest way to get her to book a home show is to get her and Kristen doing it together. Is that it, Kristen? Kristen doing it together. Okay? Then, the last thing I did is I planted the seed. Sit down, relax, have fun, enjoy the home show. And if you decide you want to book before I get started, my hostess is going to get an extra little gift if she has 2 home shows booked before I get started. See, here's the deal. I would coach my hostess to have 2 bookings before I arrived, and then I gave her an extra few minutes before the home show starts to get those couple bookings, and I'll help her if I can. Okay, ask questions. This is also keep going on your handout here. I'm kind of doing the methods of bookings from your home shows. Number 1, pre-show booking. Number 2, meet and greet your guests. Number 3, Nutty Buddies. Number 4, knowing your hostess program, frontwards, backwards, inside out. Because your hostess program is what is going to book you more home shows than anything else. Reward your hostess in front of her guests. Ask questions. Okay, I'm going to give you something else profound. I've already asked you ladies this question, and gentlemen, and I said, how many of you have ever had any type of home party before? Raise your hand. If you asked that question at your home show, and you said, how many of you have ever had any type of home party before? Raise your hand. And you have 10 women sitting in that room, what have you just found out? Who your party queens are. Duh, is that good? Yes or yes? It's an easy way to find out who the people are in that hostess's living room that are open to having home shows. You can also play some type of booking game. Now, I know some of you are going to go, I hate those booking games. Get over it, okay? Just get over it. I didn't play booking games for my first probably 9, 10, 11 years in the business. And I averaged 1 to 2 bookings from every party that I did. And then these people kept saying, Karen, you should really play a booking game. And I'm like, oh, they're really hokey. I don't like them, But I did it. Sometimes you just do what's good. And so I just started playing a booking game. And I ended up averaging 2, 3, I was actually averaging 3 to 4 bookings every single party that I went out and did. So I doubled my bookings. And the reason being is a booking game kind of gets those people that are sitting on the edge of the fence. So you may have some booking games with your Athome America and your training manuals. You may have some that people share. I do have a few of them that are in my workbook that work really well for me. And, just kind of think about it because, again, it just gets those people that are sitting on the edge of the fence to make a decision. And last but not least, you know what? You always have the chance to ask people when they're placing their orders. Did you see a lot by the way, everybody start doing this. You need to become a head nodder. Did you see a lot of things that you liked? Did you enjoy yourself tonight? Wouldn't it be great to get some of these for free? Okay? It's kind of like those bobbleheads. You just shake your head up and down and ask questions that they have to say yes to. Why? Because it's very easy for them to start shaking their head yes. I want everybody to start shaking your head yes. Come on, everybody. You're not going to get any more information if you don't shake your head yes. Shake your head yes. Start shaking. Shaking your head yes. Okay, now try shaking your head no. It's not so easy, is it? They get whiplash. That's why it's very important for you to become a head nodder. Get their heads going yes, because they can't say no. It hurts them. Okay? I know I'm sneaky. So what? You know, I get away with it. You want a hostess coach, you're a hostess for success. And I'm going to show you what you have in your hostess packet. And they sent me, do you keep your hostess packets in a folder? Folder, envelope. Okay, you can use a folder, the folders you have. I used bright colored envelopes. And I bought these at Viking Office Products, and the reason I used bright colored envelopes is because I figured most people are kind of like me. And that if it's white or dark, it's not going to surface on my desk for a while. Okay? So by using bright envelopes that are kind of decorated and stuff, I just, you know, this is just kind of what I did. But, you know, I love the folders too, and I've actually used those also. But I put everything in an envelope, and I have a self-addressed stamped envelope, and in here is 2 guest lists. 2 guest lists. Why do you want 2 guest lists? So she'll invite more people. Because it is proven if you only use 1 guest list, she will partially fill it out. We're women. We don't like to finish things. Guys, don't ask us to. We're not going to. Okay? So if you give her 1, she'll send it back to you with it, you know, half filled out. If you give her 2, she'll fill out 1 and go on to the next page. Don't try to figure it out. I don't know why it works, but it does. Okay? The other thing that I would also attach in here is a wish list. What is a wish list? You have it on the back of your program, on your hostess planner. But I would have a separate piece of paper. Very easy. Here's what you do. You go into Microsoft Word. At the top of the page, you type in wish list. And you give yourself 10 lines. You attach it to her guest list. And you ask her, when your host is coaching her, to return that wish list back to you with her guest list. The reason being is you're getting her to set a goal for what she wants from her home show. If she sends you her wish list back, you can break it down, show her what she needs to do to get everything on her wish list for the absolute best price there is. Okay? And based on, you know, I'd go with your stuff, I don't know, I don't even know what your home average is. $550. So I'd be coaching hostesses, if you fall into $550 parties, I'd be coaching them for $750 or $1,000 home shows. There is absolutely no reason you can't get it with the fantastic products you have in your catalog. So hostess coach them for that $750, that $1,000 home show. And by the way, 3 bookings. You always want to talk to your hostess about 3 bookings. You have catalogs. You have order forms. You have your customer specials in here. And there's one other thing that I would have in here that that didn't come in this package, but I would put it in here, is a recruiting brochure. Something that tells your hostess how to get started in the business.